What's up, y'all? I'm back out here at the range again on a hot, steamy day. At least we do got a little bit of cloud cover to give us some shade because I got a lot of testing planned for today. As usual, I got the chrono out here. I got 2 blocks of gel fresh from the oven. This is going to be the first test in either one of these blocks today. And what we doing here is another 380 test. Now, these are another round out of that batch of stuff that was sent to me by Michael. So, Michael, again, I really appreciate that. But what we're looking at here today is the Sellier Bellot XRG Defense 380 Auto. It's got XRG, but they spelled it out here XRG, so I guess that's how they want you to pronounce it. These are, again, solid copper expanding hollow points. These are 77 grains, so there's some pretty light ones. The box is saying 11-15 feet per second, so we'll see what happens out of both of these barrel lengths. We might get close to that out of the longer barrel, but like I said, solid copper expanding hollow points. Y'all know we just did a one solid copper expander, those Steinels. If y'all hadn't seen that, I'll leave a link up above. That test was interesting to say the least, but hopefully all these will actually make it out of the barrel on us. Now, as for the tools we're working with here today, I got 2 different barrel lengths. For the shorty, we got the 2.8-inch barreled Ruger LCP Max, very popular carry option for a lot of people. And then for the longer one, we got the Performance Center M&P EZ Shield out here. This has got just a little bit over 3.5-inch barrel when you count the little porting on the end, so not a whole lot of difference in length, but sometimes it does make a difference. But hopefully we'll get some good results out of these. I'm expecting some really good expansion out of them, but then the penetration is going to suffer like it does a lot of times with these 380 expanders. But let me get all this stuff set up and let's see what we get. All right, y'all, you know the drill by now. We're gonna get some speeds out of each of these barrel lengths. I'm gonna do a 3-round average on each one. We're gonna start out with the 2.8-inch LCP Max first and see what kind of speeds we can get. I got an error first shot. 978. 1,016. Let me grab one more and take care of that error. All right, last one. 980. So let's go down there and check that average out. All right, so the 3-round average out of the LCP Max was 991 feet per second. I guess that's not too terrible out of a little shorty barrel like that. I thought it'd be a little bit higher because of the weight of the projectile, but anyway, let me get this reset and let's see what that EZ will do. All right, y'all, let's see how much difference this extra barrel length makes. We're gonna do the M&P EZ with the 3.5, just a little over 3.5-inch barrel. I'm gonna do a 3-round average on these also. 1,071, 1,108, and 1,091. So it was definitely moving it on faster. Let's check that average out. All right, so the 3-round average from the Shield EZ was 1,090 feet per second. And if y'all remember out the Max, it was 991. So you're talking about 99 feet per second faster out of this Shield EZ. So that's right at 10%. I'd call that a significant difference. So be interesting to see what that means in the gel. Let me get all this reset and y'all know what time it is. All right, y'all, it's pocket copper jelly time. I'm gonna put 1 round into the gel from each of these barrel lengths. We're gonna start out with the LCP Max first. See what we get. All right, look like a good hit. Let's go down there and see what happened. All right, y'all, it looks to be pretty much what I expected down there, and y'all probably did too. It looks like it's got some really nice expansion, but short penetration. Looks like a good wound channel though, but we'll check it out here in a second. Let's get this EZ through it first and see what it does. I got a little stingy on that one. I was trying to go high and right, and I went high and right, but it was just barely in there and it came out a little way in. So let's try one more. I won't be quite as stingy this time. All right, that's more like where I was wanting to put it. Let's go down there and check those out and see what we got. All right, y'all, let's take a look at what we got here. On the bottom, that one was out of the LCP Max. The top one was the M&P EZ. As you can see, both of them, some pretty nice wound channels when they come in here. Now, as far as the Max, you saw it come in here, nice wound channel. It tumbled around somewhere throughout the travel here because it's sitting here backwards. not very good penetration. That's, you know, that's like I guessed, and I'm sure a lot of y'all probably guessed also, that's the problem with these 380 expanders. You get nice expansion out of them, but if you do get nice expansion, the penetration suffers on these things. Even with this lighter round moving a little bit quicker, it's still, I don't know, looks like around maybe 10 inches out of that. Expansion looks pretty good on it. It didn't fully expand, but that's probably because it tumbled around backwards. Now, the one out the EZ on the top there, same story here. Very nice wound channel coming in. This one definitely expanded more and looks like it got a couple more inches of penetration, and it's facing forward. But let me get a measurement and we'll see exactly what the penetration was on them. So on the LCP Max, it's just at 9 3/4 inches of penetration out of this LCP Max. 9 3/4, in my opinion, that just ain't quite enough. But out of the M&P EZ, you're right at 12, so right at the bare minimum even on the M&P EZ, which that's a pretty nice performance out of that one, honestly. Now the LCP Max, it's not bad by any means, but it's just a little bit shorter than what I'd like to see. All right, y'all, let's take a look at these projectiles here. On this side here, that's the LCP Max. Over here is the M&P Shield EZ. I can tell you one thing, these are some shiny copper projectiles, buddy. Those things are nice and shiny. There's always something really cool about a copper expanding round once you pull them out here. But anyway, as you can see, the EZ definitely gave you more expansion here. You can see it expanded more, fully peeled them back. The LCP Max, it definitely wanted to expand. And like I would say, that tumble probably cost this one some of its expansion. As far as material lost in the gel, there's probably not a single drop, but we'll check them out anyway. So they both started at 77. This one from the EZ is 77.4, and this one from the Max is 77.1. So definitely no kind of loss from either one of them. But let's check out the expansion on them. We'll start with this one from the LCP Max. We got 515, 513, and 517. So some nice expansion on the one out of the LCP Max, even though it didn't fully expand. The one out of the EZ got 573, 559, and 563. So definitely more expansion from that EZ. But there you go, y'all. The Sellier Bellot XRG 380 copper expanding rounds. Like I said, again, it's pretty much the same story we see with almost all expanding 380 rounds. They get good expansion, but then they suffer in the penetration department. This one out of the Max, it fell short of the FBI standards. However much stock you put in the FBI standards, it did fall short. This one out of the EZ just barely made it, and for some people, for bare gel, that's still not going to be enough. But I think they performed decently, but they definitely wouldn't be my top choice. All right, y'all, that's gonna wrap it up for the Sellier Bellot 380 solid copper hollow points. Like I said already, these things did pretty much exactly what I expected them to do. First off, for a 380 expanding round, and second off, for an expanding copper round. This is pretty much what we see from expanding copper rounds, not just 380. There's been a few that have got some really nice penetration and expansion, but for the most part, you get fantastic expansion out of these solid copper expanders, but the penetration leaves a little bit to be desired. And 380 on top of it compounds that problem, because we pretty much always see that with a 380 expander. You don't get the penetration you need when you get good expansion. But y'all let me know what y'all's thoughts are down in the comments about what you saw out of these rounds today. If you did enjoy the video, take a second, reach down and hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and click that bell notification icon so you can get notified when I upload new videos. Take a second if you would and check out my affiliate links down in the video description. Y'all know the deal with the Amazon. If you do your shopping through there anyway, hit that link up first, and anything you buy anywhere on the site after that, I get a kickback from towards the channel. If you're looking for some good ear pro, those Axle GS Extremes are fantastic, and you can save a good bit of money clicking on those links instead of going straight through their site. As always, I appreciate all my Range Game members for reaching down and hitting that join button, and every single one of y'all that watches my videos, hits the thumbs up, subscribes to the channel, and like I said, leave me some comments down below. Let me know what you think about these copper rounds. It's hot and steamy out here today, but I got a lot of good stuff planned, so y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that. And in the meantime, stay safe, stay prepared, and I'll see you soon.